Boom, get ready for the biggest stories hitting the headlines today. AC Milan might be ready to sell Rafael Leão after a dressing room outburst, sparking transfer frenzy. Plus, Lazio pulled off an incredible win at the Stadio Olimpico, proving their fighting spirit. And hold on to your hats, because the NBA is looking to expand into Europe with bids from PSG, AC Milan, and Newcastle owners. Finally, can Napoli mount a late Scudetto charge against Inter and Milan? We've got all the details, so stick around and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a single second.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Milan's patience wears thin with Rafael Leão. After a recent dressing room outburst, AC Milan is reportedly ready to listen to offers for their star player, Rafael Leão. This dramatic turn comes after Leão visibly clashed with teammates and staff, even resisting a gesture from the coach, signaling a growing frustration within the club. Sources indicate Milan's hierarchy has grown tired of these recurring disciplinary issues, no longer viewing them as youthful indiscretions, but as part of Leão's character. With his contract extending to 2028, the club is not planning an extension and is actively preparing to consider genuine offers this summer. Top European clubs like PSG, Barcelona, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United have been linked, with an expected price tag in the €80 90 million range, particularly from Premier League suitors. Despite off-field concerns, Leão's impressive record of around 80 goals and 64 assists in 284 appearances makes him a valuable asset. This potential departure has bettors on high alert, with player goal markets for Leão and Milan's goals facing uncertainty. Analysts suggest avoiding Leão-specific scoring bets and exploring Milan's over-under goals or early-season dip markets if he moves. The impact on Milan's goal output and tactical approach will be significant, prompting cautious betting on short-term volatility. Don't go anywhere, because we're diving deep into what this means for the transfer market and beyond. Next, we're heading to Rome, where Lazio stunned everyone with a triumphant night at the Stadio Olimpico. Lazio's magical night at the Olimpico. After a tumultuous season, Lazio supporters were treated to a spectacular performance at the Stadio Olimpico, reminiscent of the club's glorious past. An inspired display from a young squad, fueled by a packed stadium of passionate fans, saw them defeat AC Milan 1-0, creating an atmosphere that felt like a distant memory. The victory, thanks to Gustav Isaksson's first-half goal, provided a much-needed morale boost, even if it doesn't drastically alter their league standing. However, the game highlighted several key takeaways. Young goalkeeper Eduardo Mata, making his debut at the packed stadium, delivered an excellent performance with crucial saves, securing a clean sheet. Despite his heroics, manager Maurizio Sarri noted Mata's struggles with distribution, a critical skill for modern goalkeepers, especially in Sarri's system. This performance also underscored the invaluable composure and ball-playing ability of the injured Ivan Pruvdal. Furthermore, Patrick stepped into a deep-lying playmaker role admirably in the absence of Danilo Cataldi and Nicolo Rovella. While solid defensively, his comfort on the ball, particularly in tight spaces, was questioned, suggesting limitations against teams that sit back. Sarri anticipates the return of Cataldi after the international break, which will be crucial for upcoming matches. Manager Maurizio Sarri acknowledged the special atmosphere created by the fans' return, lamenting how many points might have been gained if the Olimpico had been consistently full. This sentiment echoed the fanbase's complex feelings, as the protest against owner Claudio Lotito, aimed at forcing a sale, has led to empty stadiums for much of the season. Despite the fans' act of love, journalist Simon Baston suggests Lotito is unlikely to sell, making the boycott a potentially futile effort that punishes the team. But what does this electrifying win mean for Lazio's future and the ongoing fan protests? Coming up next, the NBA is making moves in Europe, and some familiar football club owners are leading the charge. NBA eyes Europe with major investor interest. The National Basketball Association is on the verge of a massive expansion into Europe, with a March 31 deadline for non-binding bids setting the stage for potential franchises in major cities like London, Paris, and Milan. Over 100 potential investors have already explored the virtual data room, signaling strong global interest. Key players in the investment landscape include Saudi Arabia's public investment fund targeting London, Qatar Sports Investments eyeing Paris, and Redbird Capital planning for a Milan team. The NBA aims to license up to 12 teams across Europe, including cities like Rome, Munich, Barcelona, Madrid, Manchester, Athens, and Istanbul, with 4 additional at-large licenses for professional clubs. Commissioner Adam Silver targets a 2027 start for play. License fees are expected to vary by market size, with London potentially commanding over $1 billion. Projected revenues from media rights and licensing could reach billions, helping to offset potential dilution from domestic expansion. Many prospective owners plan to build new, state-of-the-art arenas, crucial for the league's revenue projections. The Saudi fund has indicated plans for a London venue, Qatar's group aims for a Paris location, and Redbird already owns land in Milan for a world-class facility. Rain and J.P. Morgan Chase are managing the complex bidding process, evaluating bids based on financial strength and strategic fit. This competitive auction process will provide the NBA with a clear picture of market valuations and potential partners once the deadline passes. The NBA Board of Governors will discuss domestic expansion for Las Vegas and Seattle on March 25, receiving an update on the European plans, though no votes on European licenses are expected at that meeting. The information gathered post-March 31 will shape the next steps for approvals, arena development timelines, and the overall commercial strategy for the NBA's European venture. Will these European powerhouses dominate the NBA court? And finally, can Napoli pull off a miracle Scudetto run against the giants Inter and Milan? Napoli's Scudetto dream, a mathematical chase. With 9 match days remaining in Serie A, Napoli is mounting a late charge for the Scudetto, currently sitting just 1 point behind second-placed Milan and 9 behind leaders Inter. Their recent 2-1 comeback victory at home against Lex has ignited hopes of a title challenge, though statistically, it remains an uphill battle. If Napoli were to win all their remaining games, they would reach 86 points. This scenario requires Inter to drop at least 3 losses in their final fixtures. Alternatively, a scenario where Napoli draws with Milan and one other team, reaching 82 points, would necessitate Inter winning only 4, drawing 2, and losing 3 of their remaining matches. These outcomes are highly improbable, with Inter considered the strong favorites to secure the title, barring a significant late-season collapse. The current standings show Inter leading with 68 points, followed by Milan with 60 and Napoli with 59. The Serie A rules for tiebreakers in case of equal points are crucial. In the event of a 2-team tie, criteria include head-to-head records, goal difference in head-to-head matches, overall goal difference, and total goals scored. If 3 teams were to finish level, the same criteria apply, with a playoff potentially occurring between Milan and Napoli, given Inter's poor head-to-head record against both teams this season, only 1 point out of a possible 12 against them combined. The remaining fixtures for Inter, Milan, and Napoli present different challenges. Inter faces a mix of teams, some fighting for European spots and others battling relegation. Milan has a tough schedule, including matches against direct rivals. Napoli also faces a challenging path, with key clashes against Milan and Lazio. Can Napoli defy the odds and snatch the Scudetto from Inter and Milan? That's all the top news for today, but stick around for our rapid-fire recap and make sure you're subscribed. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw AC Milan potentially ready to part ways with Rafael Leão, Lazio deliver a stunning performance at home, the NBA eyeing a massive European expansion with major football club owners involved, and Napoli's uphill battle for the Scudetto. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive content.